everybody? It's Hizon. I'm headed to the gym right now. As you guys know, I am EFX Sports Powerlifter, but there is actually more to me. So I'm going to go head to my gym, and I'm going to be naming 10 things that you guys didn't know about Hizon. This is actually going to be harder than I thought, but let me think of 10 things, alright? It's about a 30-minute drive to my gym, so this is going to be fun. Number 10. I recently enlisted into the Army, so I'm going to be serving my country, which is pretty cool. I've always wanted to do that. It's been like a dream of mine, and it's also it's also something I just always wanted to do. See, number 9, my favorite food. If I had to choose one, I'd have to say sushi. Sushi I can eat almost any day. Cold, during the winter, summer. Like if someone's like, yo, let's go get sushi, I'll eat some sushi. A close second is pad thai. Number 8, growing up, I traveled the world. Recently, like the last country I've been to other than US was Hong Kong. You saw a little bit of that. But I did grow up a military child. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to join the Army, because I'm so used to military life. I lived in Germany before. I have visited France, Spain. I'm one of the few kids that went to Disneyland France, and my goal is to visit all the Disneylands. I missed my opportunity in Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go Number 7, I am a big Disney fanatic. I actually got a Simba tattoo on my arm. Everyone asks me why I got into Simba. I mean, there's a long story to it. I'll get to that sometime in another video explaining why I got it or something, but I've always loved Disney. Favorite Disney movie has to be Hercules, Tarzan's a close second, and then The Lion King, of course. It all varies, to be honest. I love them all. Number 6, my nationality is I'm 100% Filipino. It's funny because I get a lot of different ethnicities when people ask me what my nationality is. Everyone's like, oh, are you Chamorro? Oh, are you Hawaiian? Chinese? Japanese? Mexican? I get that a lot, definitely during the summertime, because I do get really brown during the summertime. But I am 100% Filipino. This is honestly a lot harder than I thought, trying to name 10 things that's not having to do with the gym or powerlifting. I think I'm halfway there. I'm at number 5. Number 5, what RJ stands for. So, I have 2 first names. The J in RJ is not my middle name. RJ actually stands for Ramon John. Everyone wants me to go by Ramon, but I've been called RJ for so long that if anyone calls me Ramon or Ramon John, I sound like I'm getting in trouble or something. So, yeah, my full name is Ramon John Trinidad Hizon. Trinidad is my mom's maiden name. It's kind of a traditional thing with Filipinos putting their, Filipino moms putting their maiden name as their middle name. So, yeah, RJ, Ramon John. 4, growing up, my favorite sport, I played. I honestly thought I was going to make it into the league sometime, but growing up, I was a big basketball player. I loved playing basketball. That was my sport. And then I realized sophomore year when I got into high school, I stopped growing. I was always going to be 5'2". Essentially, I grew a little bit more. I grew to be 5'5", 5'4.5", but I essentially stopped growing at that point in time. That's when I was like, you know what? Basketball is not my sport no more. I got to figure something out. I got to try something else. And then I played football, played wrestling. I couldn't get the plays down in football, so I was no good at that. I couldn't really get into wrestling because just nitpicky injuries, but essentially I found powerlifting. I was good at that. I was like, hey, I'm pretty good at lifting weights, so I can compete. Seeing how strong I am, bet let's do that. So yeah, growing up, I was a big basketball player. Number 3, if I'm not in the gym, I most likely am binge watching Netflix. And by binge watching Netflix, I mean I'm binge watching The Office. I honestly think I've watched The Office at least 10 times in the last 2 years. I really have no interest in watching a new television show if I really need to watch a new television show. I like to mindlessly watch TV shows when I'm playing video games or if I'm studying. And I can tune the office out, but then also tune back in when there's like a funny moment. Favorite office characters has to be Kevin and Dwight. Obviously, it's a no-brainer. Number 2, I lived in Washington most of my life, but it's weird. I was born in El Paso, Texas. I honestly think some of my strength comes from Texas. Like, I have this hunch that, you know, I'm strong because I was born in a certain region of the country, Texas. Like, there's so many strong people in Texas. It's nuts. And that's, you know, I put 2 and 2 together. But like I said, growing up military, moved around a lot, and it was fortunate enough I was born in El Paso, Texas. I would have to say my last one, number 1, is that I love my family to death. To be honest, I am a mama's boy. And a lot of people ask me, like, oh, RJ, how can you lift 600 pounds? I'm like, well, that's not even like the hardest thing. The hardest thing is trying not to be in trouble with my mom. My mom's like 4'11". I am scared of my mom, but I love her to death. She's a scary woman. And 600 pounds on my back does not fear me more than my mom does. I love my parents. I love my brother. I love my cousins. I love everyone. They have shaped who I am today. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. Here as in, like, where I am at life. And also here because my parents made me. So, I mean, I wouldn't be living. You know what I mean? I'm living a fulfilling life. I'm doing what I love. I'm pursuing what I love. And that's how it should always be. Alright, yeah. So, I'm at my gym. That's 10 things you guys didn't know about RJ Hizon. I'm gonna go lift. I'll probably film some stuff for you guys when I'm in there. I'm all decked out in my EFX gear. EFX everything for today. So I'm gonna shoot some shots with some deadlifts. Hopefully I can get some stuff edited tonight. You know, so it's gonna be a good training day, alright? See you guys later.